Hello and welcome to Diecast Madness. This week's episode is going to feature my Hot Wheels Mustang collection. And real quick before we get going, I will be giving away some of the cars featured on this channel every time I hit a subscriber milestone. So if you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, and comment on any of my videos for your chance to add some cool castings to your collection. And without further ado, let's get started. First year of the Mustang was 1965 and represented by this casting right here. It was released in 1984 and went through many different recolors and variations. So the first one we're going to take a look at is this red, is my favorite. It's from 1991. It has a white wall wheels and a Mustang tempo on the side. It was also released in 95 with a 5-spoke and 7-spoke wheels, and the casting hadn't changed. It has tan interior, clear glass. The hood does open. It does not have any painted details on it, but the grille is chrome. It has a chrome metal base, which is also a part of the tail lights. It gives it a really nice detail. We see the same thing on this 1999 edition. It has the same tan interior. The window is tinted this time, but we can see a little bit more detail now that I got it out of the blister. This time featuring a gold 5-spoke wheels. And I don't really want to open this hood. It's a little bit stuck. And you know what happens when you start forcing these things open? They start breaking. I really like this casting. And in 2004 we see it in Star Spangled Deco. It's not really red, it's not really gray. It's got a super cool tempo going on throughout on the hood. And it continues all the way down on the trunk. It has a white interior, chrome 5-spoke wheels, and a clear windshield. And the next up is a Mustang Mach 1. Still based on the first generation, but this time a 1970 Ford Mustang. It was first released in 1998 in this yellow with a black stripe. Has a motor sticking out the hood. And I do believe that the motor is part of the interior piece and hatch piece on the bottom as well. It has blue windows and a black base. The grille is also part of the base, and I believe the spoiler is part of the interior piece as well. In 2001 we see it in gray with the same black interior piece, same black base, featuring orange and black stripe tempos on the side and on the hood. In 2003 we see it in black with the yellow tempoed flames, this time featuring a yellow windshield, the same black interior and the base. A cool skull tempo on the hood as well, but it's very difficult to see the grille when it's in black. Next up is a 4th generation, also known as SN95 Mustang. It's a 1996 convertible. This casting was released by Hot Wheels from 1996 to 2003. First up is a Butterfinger Mustang from a 1998 Sugar Crush. This one is in safety yellow. Features a black interior and a black stripe on the hood, and the stripe continues all the way down to the spoiler. This one has no tempered on detail, but it has a chrome metal base. And released in the same year, we see this white variation. This one has an orange and red tempo on the side, 2 stripes, one on top as well, a rare red interior, and this one also has a tempoed headlights as well. This dark metallic red is from 1999. It has a really cool Mustang 96 tempo on the side, as well as a running horse. It also has a tempoed on headlights, has a black interior and tinted windshield, and all of these have a metal chrome bases, guys. And the tempo continues on the hood as well. And this is the final run of the casting from 2003. What's different about this one from all the other ones, this one has not only painted on headlights, but it also has a tempoed on tail lights as well. Next up is a Mustang Cobra. This one's still based on the SN95 Mustang, but really based on the 98 Mustang Cobra. The first edition is 1998, seen right here in black. It has a ton of tempos on the side, including Ford and Mustang. It also has a bunch of tempos with the same theme on the hood as well. It says Team Racing right there in the center. This one doesn't have any headlight or tail light tempos. And then the following year, we see it in pearl white, still in racing tempo with the Team Wagner right there on the bottom. This one is really cool because the tempo continues not only on the hood, but it also continues on the roof as well. And in 2000 we see it in metal flake red. It has really cool Mustang tempoed right there in black, the outline. This thing is beautiful. It has white interior, and because of such contrast you can actually see the roll cage inside of the car. No tempos on the headlights, and guys, real quick, you can actually see a little exhaust poking out the side. And the Crunch Mustang is from 2002. It is in gray. It's got a Nestle Crunch logo on the side, a Goodyear logo on the rear quarter, and the tempo continues on the hood and the roof with a Hot Wheels Crunch logo. And guys, you can see all kind of sponsors on top, including Goodyear and Holley carburetors. The other ones are kind of tough to read. In 1999, the Ford Mustang changed the body style to the all-familiar Ford Edge. This first edition is in metallic dark purple. It has quite a few different variations. This one has 10 interior and 5 spokes. And this one has 3 spokes. It also came out with a red interior and also in metallic dark blue. It features really cool Mustang logo above the fender. Unfortunately, this variation does not have tempoed headlights or taillights. It does, however, have a Mustang tempo on the rear bumper. And this metal flake dark red is from 2000. It has a lesser 420 tempo on the side. All kind of sponsors on the bottom that you guys can probably read better on the big screen TV than I. It has a tempoed on side markers and the same tempo on the rear bumper. Next up is 2004 Ford Mustang GT Concept. This is a casting of the actual concept car that existed and was featured in multiple magazines. The 2004 first edition variation has a GT tempoed on the side and a black stripe on the bottom running down the rear quarter. Has a red interior, and perhaps the coolest notable feature of this casting is going to be that it has T-tops that you can see through on the roof. And next up, representing the 5th generation of the Mustang, is a 2005 Mustang GT. This 2005 first edition variation in red has chrome interior, a little GT tempo on the side, as well as Hot Wheels logo on the back. The grille piece is part of the base, and it has tempoed on headlights. The exhaust is also the part of the base, and the interior piece protrudes to the bottom, and you can see the chrome on the base. And the second variation for 2005 first edition is in black. It has the same tempo of GT in the Hot Wheels, the same chrome interior, and it also has tempoed on headlight and grille details. And guys, looking at this, I'm no longer too sure that the grille is part of the base. And this metal flake silver is from 2007. It has the same GT tempos on the fender, but it no longer has a Hot Wheels logo on the rear quarter. It has black painted hood, this time featuring a chrome base. It still has a black plastic grille, which I now realize is a separate piece in this model. And because the base is chrome, so is the exhaust pipes. Representing the same generation of Mustang is this 07 GT500 Shelby. It was first released in 2008 in this white variation, and it looks very similar to the one we've seen previously, however it's quite different. Has a cool Cobra tempo on the fender and a GT500 on the bottom, a blue stripe, and a blue interior. The stripe tempo continues from the hood down to the roof and all the way to the trunk. This time it has hood scoops as well as the grille and the headlights. They're all the same plastic piece. I also see little fog lights. The base comes up pretty high and it's a little bit wider. And representing the 6th and final generation is this 2015 Ford Mustang. Obviously the first release was in 2015 because the current years the Hot Wheels been releasing the Mustangs as fast as they come out. I'm sure you guys seen this one around, so I'm not going to get in too deep. It is the Borla exhaust one, but I want to show the difference between this one and the previous models. And for the avid collectors, there's this 1968 tuned Mustang GT. This one's actually pretty popular. It was first introduced in 2003 and discontinued in 2010, but it was retooled last year in 2018. This very cool dark blue is the first edition one. It has a chrome engine poking out the top, black painted hood, and also has a chrome exhaust, and the engine and exhaust piece is not the part of the base. It has a white stripe tempo with a Ford logo on the fender, and it has a painted rear parking light. And this one right here is 2004 Ford Mustang Funny Car. This casting was originally produced from 04 to 11. At that point it was retooled into the castings that you see today. This one is the first edition. It's got the Hot Wheels classic orange and blue tempo on it. 5-spoke wheels. The tempo continues on the hood as well as a little Ford logo. And I'm sure you guys realize that this is a flip open car. And this one is really original. It was based on 2004 Mustang GT. It is a fatbacks version. The first and last release was in 2004. It features a chrome motor poking out the top, just like on the tune variation. It has a huge wheels in the back, and has a tempo of the black hood and the black roof with a Hot Wheels logo on it. And I think that's it for the Mustangs. I would love to know what you guys think in the comments below. Which one of these is your favorite and least favorite, and which ones you got in your collections. If you like this video, please subscribe and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on Diecast Madness.